Hey everybody, I'm Scotty J. Welcome back to Rock Titan Live. Got a great show for you right now. I have a different format than what you all are used to, and I know I can be a little long-winded at times. So I'm just going to tell you all right now, the guest I have on our show is Wes Scantlin from Puddle of Mudd. He's one of our favorite people on the planet Earth. Love Wes. We've always had a good time. And for you people that have followed Rock Titan Live, you know that we've featured him a few times. We've had some carpool karaoke. We've had a few different shows, and they've all been awesome. And this is not going to be any different. One thing I do want to say right now, and I just got to get this off my chest, because I actually thought about changing the name of the Rock Titan Live podcast to I hate people. People suck. Because people are just mean, all right? A little while ago, and Wes did not put me up to this. Full disclosure, Wes did not put me up to this. I feel I need to do this because, again, he's been a huge supporter of Rock Titan. The only other guy I can think of that supported us as much as Wes has is Vinnie Moore, who's one of the greatest guitarists, one of the greatest shredders on the planet Earth. These guys have really supported us, and I feel the need to really speak up for them when no one else will. Not that they need it, because they don't, all right? But not too long ago, all right, there's all this news going on about this live feature that Wes did covering a Nirvana song about a girl, on SiriusXM. And man alive, did he get roasted. And I mean roasted. And people, give me a freaking break, for all the Puddle of Mudd fans out there, and I know there's millions of you. Wes Scantlin fans, I know there's millions of you. I know there is, because for everyone that's been going out to Rock Titan, I see all the love and I see all the comments and everything, so I know you're there. But what I'm saying is, let's focus on the positive. There were so many outlets out there that just wanted to so immediately jump on the negativity of that one particular performance. And Wes might be the first to tell you that maybe it wasn't his greatest day, and maybe we'll go into the reasons why, maybe we won't, but that doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, Wes is one of the greatest vocalists in metal that we know. He was part of the beginning of that grunge movement with Nirvana, with Soundgarden, with Stone Temple Pilots, with Alice in Chains. With Candlebox. Wes was right there with Puddle of Mudd, and he's one of the greatest guys I've ever known. He's got an awesome voice, and he's covered Kurt Cobain plenty of times where he nailed it. And all you folks out there, I'm going to put the description, I'm going to put links in the description of this video, so go check them out, just so you can see that Wes has absolutely crushed the vocals for Kurt Cobain plenty of times. So all I'm saying is there's a lot of outlets out there that just all they wanted to do was focus on the negative, and everyone just pounced on it. Let's focus on the positive, especially nowadays, because this is one of those times, like maybe 9/11, some 20 years ago, where we all really needed to come together, support one another, love one another, and, especially for those people, those musicians like Wes, that are therapeutic for us. That really give us some solace, something, a retreat to get away to. So I'm done. I'm done with all of that. I do want to give kudos to Loudwire, because Loudwire gave both sides of the story. They actually showed a really awesome version that Wes did of About a Girl, as well as the other one, but, there's so many other songs actually from, that Kurt Cobain's done with Nirvana. And I'm going to put those links in the description as well, where Wes absolutely crushed it. But without further ado, because again, folks, I'm long-winded and I apologize, but everybody, one of my favorite people on the planet, Wes Scantlin. Wes, what's up, brother?
What up, Scott? What's up, man?
I'm sure you might have been cringing in the background there a little bit, but dude, I had to do it.
That's
man.
Cool, man.
Look at you, man. You look like you're ready to head out to the Australian outback.
I'm gonna go, baby.
Oh man. So it's been a little while, since we've had a chance to catch up. And again, everybody out there, we are with Wes Scantlin, Puddle of Mudd. There's more lovers than haters by far. And dude, so how things out there in California?
Well, everybody's, doing a really good job of, in this neighborhood in Burbank, in North Hollywood, everybody's wearing, masks and, washing your hands, wash your feet too, man. Wash your freaking, just wash yourself. I don't know, man. Just soap and water. That's what my grandma always said. So I'm just following her rules and the guidelines, which is, just stay clean and stay, a little bit back. If you got a little something going on or whatever, just stay home or whatever, yeah. It's kind of it's the weirdest thing I've ever even. It's just weird.
Right? I know. Well, you say stay clean. It's kind of funny. Come clean. I had to do it. I had to do it, man. But so there's a lot of different things going on with people right now, especially during this pandemic and, social distancing and, just isolating oneself, and everyone has different things going on. Some people are working out, they're taking it upon themselves to get healthy. Some people not so much. Some people are indulging in things just to pass the time. But you, my friend, you actually have been busting it out to get in some serious shape, man. You're like in some of the best shape you've ever been in, are you not?
Right now I'm in very, very good shape.
Wow. You were telling me what are you weighing in at right now?
I'm at about 170.
Man.
171. I don't know. It's like kind of balances out of the day, how many sandwiches I eat.
Well, it's funny. You and I, we've stood beside one another a few times in the past, and we're roughly about the same height, like standing around 6'2" or so. For me to get down to your weight, I would have to like drop a whole bag of cement off my back, And then even if I did, even if I got down to your weight, people would be looking at me like, "Ooh, Scott, what's wrong, man?"
Exactly.
Like, they'd be thinking I was sick, but you look good. You look really good.
Thank you, man. You do too, bud.
Well, hey, you're just smooching up there. But I'll take every bit of it. I'll take every bit of it because I don't
You're
get
a good
that.
looking man, dude. You got a great looking wife, too. She's awesome. Tell her I said, what's up?
Oh, I will do that. Gretchen's going to love that. Oh, my God.
Gretch!
Yeah, well, I know she loved taking photos of you guys, and she would welcome the opportunity again. But so the last time that you and I had a chance to catch up, you were coming fresh off the heels of Welcome to Galvania. And I know that we had a little bit of fun with that. I was asking you, where exactly is Galvania? One of those fictitious towns. But
it's everywhere. It's sidewalk there.
Yes, sir. So, jumping ahead, how's the success of Welcome to Galvania been? Has it met your expectations?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's just turned out to be a really cool freaking record, man. And I'm really proud of all the people that were involved in it, and my hat's off to them. And it was amazing production, and it was amazing engineering.
I enjoyed it a lot. Now, one of the other things we were talking about, and this time has come and gone, and it's kind of wild that I guess we caught up around Christmas time. It was right in that range. And I was asking you, I'm like, hey, Wes, how about a holiday album, doing a Christmas special. Now, obviously, we were up against it and whatnot, but, and again, and the pandemic came like not too long after that. Going into next year, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but is that something that you think you might still want to do, doing like a special holiday album of some of your favorite, Christmas season songs?
Yeah, that'd be fun. And the way they sing, it's not all crispy and crunchy, so you just sing it real smooth and stuff,
Yeah, dude, I think that would be great. I would love to hear you sing like, chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
That's
Jack
not bad.
Frost nipping at your nose.
Guys, you got the teaser right there. It's like, if you're not listening to Nat King Cole, you got to listen to Wes Scantlin.
Hey, buddy.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. I love it. I love it. Now, one of the things, and I don't know how much you can talk about this. If not, that's cool. But, Welcome to Galvania. It's been simmering for a little bit. Now, I know you obviously haven't had the chance to support it as much as you'd like, especially because of coronavirus and everything that's going on like that. And a lot of artists, which we'll touch on some of your friends, that have been doing different things, during this downtime, if you want to call it. But for you personally, have you been working on new music already? Have you been actively writing and creating some new music for, what's next?
Yes, I have, man. I mean, every single night, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of Gibson guitars, and Les Pauls and acoustic guitars, and you know, um, it's kind of it's kind of weird because I can work right now, and I don't really consider it real work, but it's songwriting is a challenging thing. But yeah, I got
Sure.
plenty of time to write some new stuff, and it's just get out the pencil, get out the pad of paper, and grab acoustic, and just get to it, and if it's good, keep going. If it kind of blows, yeah,
Yeah,
86 it.
right on. Now, is
Woo!
there now? I did hear whispers of like an actual single that you might already have ready. Is there something more immediately from Puddle of Mud, or is it just you, as a solo type of artist, where we can be expecting some new music from you, like in the more immediate future?
Yeah, it's coming. It's not going to take 10 years this time.
All right.
I had a lot. There's a lot of lurkers, a lot of little shady people, and I had to get rid of all those people. So they're all gone now.
Eh, good, man. Because
All
it's
of them.
yeah, dude. I mean, it's all about who we surround ourselves with. It's really important. And nowadays, we don't even get to necessarily choose who we want to be surrounded with, as much as we'd like, at least. I know you're up there. You said you were in North Hollywood, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, what's the scene like right now with this whole social distancing thing?
It's very peaceful. I can say that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a walk path down the street here. It's like so awesome. You can just go down that, take a jog, and take a walk, or whatever. Just get back and wash your hands, and just chill out and have some good food for the family.
Wash your hands, wash your feet, do all that good
Wash your
stuff.
wash your feet, man, for real.
Now, do you have to wash your own feet or do you have someone doing that for you?
No, no, I wash my feet.
Oh,
This
man.
Corona thing happened. So far, the world is shut down. My girlfriend left me for another guy,
What?
and oh yeah, yeah, she's like, it's like the only time I would have had to spend with her after going around the world a bunch of times, and then blam, she just breaks up with me. For
Good
another
God in
dude. That's just
heaven.
like weird. But you know what? There's plenty of fish in the sea, ladies and gentlemen. Woohoo!
So, is Wes Scantlin single and ready to mingle?
Yes, sir.
Right on, brother.
All day, all night.
Oh, rub that in my face, why don't you? Oh, man. No, I'm very happy. Like you said, Gretchen, she's an amazing woman. I'm very, very happy. And nah, she's awesome. But no, so, when I kicked off the show, when I was introducing you, obviously I had a little bit of a gripe, with all the negativity that was surrounding, some of the stuff you'd been doing not too long ago. And I like to try to be more of a positive guy. And a musician such as yourself, you certainly deserve all that positivity that comes along with it. And I know that some of your peers, have been doing a lot of things to be more constructive during this time, to try to uplift spirits and uplift souls and stuff like that. And one of the things you and I touched on earlier was a cool old friend of yours that we featured on Rock Titan Live not too long ago. So everybody who's watching, Greg Upchurch, who is drummer for Three Doors Down, and once upon a time he was with Puddle of Mudd, and he had a really cool video that came out there. Just reflect a little bit on your relationship with Upchurch, if you don't mind.
Oh, he's awesome, man. He's in Nashville, and he's a great musician. I'd love to have him come back and do some touring, or I'd love to do another record with him for sure. Even with writing it the whole from top to bottom, because he's really super talented dude, man. And he can do it all, man. I mean, he's kind of like a little like a little Dave Grohl kind of guy, or Phil Collins. So that
Oh my
he's
God.
singing, drumming, playing guitar, playing the bass, doing backups. And he did the whole thing, and then just it was really freaking. It's a great song too. I love that song. It's freaking amazing.
Skin to Skin. I loved it. I thought that was so incredible, and I thought it was really, really cool. Just how emotional and how inspirational and how relevant it was. I mean, it was inspired by everything that's going on right now. Specifically, it came off of, some of the experiences that he saw his own children going through. So I thought that that was really, really cool. And I had no idea, like you were just kind of talking about with him singing and playing guitar and playing the bass and the drums. I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea you did all that stuff. Now for you, Mr. Scantlin, you've got a great voice and you play a great guitar. Do you play any other instruments? I don't think we ever touched on that.
Well, bass is a little bit like guitar, sort of. So I can pull down on the bass. I played the tuba for a while. So
the tuba, you played the tuba?
That was the first instrument I ever played, man. I weighed like about 95 pounds in like middle school, and I'd have this 150-pound tuba on me. And I played the tuba, and I can do the drums. I've been drumming for 30 years, and playing guitar for 31, 32 years, and I've basically been playing a lot of the core instruments that you need for a rock and roll record. I can kind of wiggle around it with any type of instrument really at this point.
Right on, brother. So what about doing a little video where you split yourself up into 4 quarters where you're singing and you're playing guitar and you're playing bass and you're playing drums? You think there's anything that you might ever be able to do? Would you even want to do something like that?
No, but I'll challenge Greg Upchurch to give it a shot. He might I don't really know if he'd be able to do that, I don't know.
Oh man, a challenge.
I don't even know. I don't think he could even probably play Puddle of Mudd anymore.
Oh man! Oh, Greg! Oh, I hope you're listening. I hope you see this. I'm gonna send it to him, man.
I do
Battle
love
Royale.
I got a pretty kick-ass team so far this time, so it's good.
Wes Scantlin, Greg Upchurch Battle Royale.
Yeah.
That would be awesome, man. Oh my God, that's too funny. Well,
you're awesome, Greg. I'm joking.
And I'm sure Greg knows you know that. I'll make sure he knows you know that. Or that he knows that that's what you meant. That's what I meant to say.
I love the dude. Believe me.
Yeah, nah, he's very, very cool. All right. So I guess, moving forward, because we are really at the height of this pandemic right now. And like you just said, there's not really any end in sight. We don't know what the heck kind of touring season, concert season we're going to have this summer. I know you guys would, be on the road right now if you had it your way. So what does Wes Scantlin do right now to pass this time by? What's he doing? We already know you look better than you've ever looked in your life, I mean, you're svelte, you're beautiful, you sound great. What else are you doing other than just generally staying in shape?
Just trying to be stress-free. I think, everybody should really just try to embrace this and enjoy this, as much as possible. And it's almost like, I know, I mean, I've been touring a long time, so this wasn't really that big of a deal for me to just kind of chill and sit tight. And I know other people are a little bit, rambunctious, but I just can sit here, and I can just write songs and play guitar all day, baby. Play guitar, man. This one's getting burnt. I'm burning that.
That's a beautiful looking guitar. Now,
it was.
No, that's nice, man. Nicer than anything I got. I have an Epiphone in the background here, and
I'm burning it today.
No, what? No.
I'm lighting it on fire in the backyard.
Oh my God, no, dude! What are you talking about, man? Put that baby on eBay. Sign it. Put it on eBay, man. You can get some quality.
I ain't gonna
that, man.
burn it, dude. I'm not gonna burn it.
Oh my God, you're killing me. I had heart palpitations, Wes. Don't do that to me, man.
Don't burn guitars.
I'll freaking buy it. I'll buy it from you. I don't know how, but I'll pull it off somehow. I got kids ready to go to college, but I'll figure something out, But, since you just pulled up that guitar, though, man, you really, you got me a little anxious there. I thought you might bust out in song.
I just woke up. So.
Well, yeah, I guess it is a little bit earlier your time. It's a little bit earlier your time versus where I am. We're 3 hours apart. But of all the covers that you've ever done, and obviously your original catalog is extensive. We all know that. Is there a particular cover that you perform live, or maybe that you haven't performed live, and that you just play around the house, just chilling, relaxing, whatever? Do you have a favorite cover that you play?
Well, on a great day, I could seriously nail About a Girl. I can nail a lot of different songs.
Well, we
But I
know
just
you
like,
can do Nirvana, but is Nirvana
yeah,
your
but I
favorite?
mean, I just, I like to, I enjoy just kind of being a little bit of a goofball when I'm writing, and kind of break up the monotony. And then, reach for some optimism, during and at the tail end of the song. A lot of optimism and a lot of hope and, love and stuff, and then just I just like to just keep writing songs, and I got the greatest tools, these phones. I mean I could just they do everything, man. It's crazy.
Right?
And I can just say, I've been getting into garage band and trying to figure it out a little bit, so I've been trying to figure out how to do that. Thank God I got enough time to do it. But it's really fun. I mean, the whole situation with the whole virus thing is just kind of like, it's a freaky deaky type of deal. It's terribly rotten, and but I could sit here and play guitar all the time and sing, man, and just I just come up with cool ideas and just record them right here on these phones,
I
and
know.
it's freaking amazing, dude. I'm really, back in the day, I was recording with the karaoke machine with cassette tapes, switching them from the other thing and then putting that. I do bass, and then I'd have a drum beat. So I'd record that on the one tape on the karaoke machine. Then I'd swap it for a new one, put the other one in there, push play, and then record on the karaoke side, and then play the guitar and sing it. So that's how I was actually recording music, like, when I was like, 15, 14, 15, whatever, all the way, shoot. I mean, all we would do on the lake was just swim and write songs and videotape weird things. And we had our own shows, and we were doing kind of like, like Jackass, like Bam Margera type shows when we were like 16, 17. We were doing the exact same thing, and we were out of control, man. It was pretty funny.
Have you ever met Bam? Have you ever hung out with any of those dudes from Jackass?
I Yeah, one time I went over to what's the Steve-O. I went over there to his house. They were getting busy. They were getting partying busy. And so they was partying so hard, I had to leave, and the dude had like a freaking skate park in the tiniest little apartment.
Oh my
Just
God.
everybody's just going crazy, just partying their brains out. I was like, I gotta get the hell out of here, dude. I'm gonna freaking die if I stay here, man.
Yeah, them dudes, man.
So, but
Knoxville and
yeah, Steve
Steve.
was really, he was cool. I got, said hi to Johnny. We were up in the stratosphere in Vegas, and we were doing the full elevator thing, and he was in there with one of his ladies, or maybe his main lady. I don't know. He probably got a lot of ladies. Who knows? Anyway,
Just like you,
yeah.
man.
You know what's weird? Right now is the worst time to try to find any chicks.
Well, you
What are you
just
gonna do?
don't know, man.
Are you
I
gonna wear
mean,
a mask? Are you gonna wear masks?
yeah, right nowadays you need like not just a regular, traditional condom. You need like a full body condom.
Yeah, I know. Just have body condoms. Let's
What in
just
the world?
get
It's like, hey,
a bunch of
baby, we're gonna get busy in a bit. Let me just take a bath and hand sanitizer. Let me just rub
Yeah,
myself down in alcohol.
yeah. During the operation, he was like, whatever. I don't really care. I'd rather just play guitar, write songs, and chill out. Whatever comes my way, and if they, I don't even know if I'd even give them a shot.
Right
It's
on,
just a
man.
hassle,
I
a
hear you,
mega
brother.
hassle, man.
I hear you. I hear you. So for all of your millions of fans out there, Wes, parting thoughts. Parting thoughts. Let's share some philosophy. Philosophy of Wes Scantlin, some positivity. What's a parting message that you'd like to share with all your fans right now?
I appreciate all the fans. Keep God first place. Keep him first place, and keep your family first place as well. There's a lot of first places in my life. There's a lot of things that like I keep first place, but there's top tens and stuff. I don't know. I just keep God first place and be kind to one another. And just keep kindness. Just be kind to everybody, man. And we'll get back. I believe everybody's just basically waiting for some kind of a vaccine or something. So there's really, really great scientists and medical people that are working on this, and we'll have a solution very, very soon. And just try to remain stress free, and keep clean, and wash your feet too, man.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you know what? And on that note, I love that message that you put out there for everybody, that video, where you're just, trying to uplift everyone, giving some people some confidence, some hope. and things of that nature. Do you see yourself maybe doing any more of that kind of ministry type of work? Do you feel inspired to do anything more like that? Coming from you, I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah, it's totally cool, man. God is first place in my life, and music is also first place, and I'm just blessed, man. I'm super blessed, and I'm blessed with the gift of music, and I'll just keep writing and do some producing and help out some other. I mean, I really want to help out like the younger crowd, the younger musicians, and I'm gonna with my record label now, Jordan Rocks Music. I'm going to be signing some really killer artists that are going to come out, and believe me, they're going to be awesome, because I won't sign anything that's not awesome. So
very cool. So you got your own
we'll
label.
See what happens. I got the own label. It's just, I just want to help kids out, man. I mean, right they got dreams, they got dreams just like we both had dreams. And I'm going to help them out, and I'm going to find a badass band and badass artists in general. I don't know what I'm going to sign, but if it's undeniable, I'll be the first one, or I'll try to get it before anybody else. Most of the real good stuff already gets signed before you even get a hint of where they're at,
Right on. Now, are there any links that we can send people out to? Are these do we have these websites, social media, anything like that already up and running where we can direct people?
Yeah, Puddle of Mudd TV .com, or Jordan Rocks Music. That my family, they take care of all of it, and they're doing a great job. I dearly miss them all the time because I'm in Cali, but everybody back in KC is working their butts off, and they're keeping this. Teamwork makes the dream work, man. And I'm glad to have my family working with me. It's really, really, kind of brought us together more than we have been. So, I understand the isolation. I understand that it's very, very just nerve-wracking to be told to sit tight, stay at home. I mean, really, it's kind of like, it almost reminds me of being, in the Slammer, but it's a better sell. I got a better I got a backyard, man.
That's a beautiful thing. You just touched on. I know your hometown of KC, man. Super Bowl champions,
Chiefs,
man.
Baby Chiefs.
Super Bowl champions, man. Big Red, your head coach, couldn't get the Eagles to the promised land, but he takes you there.
Buddy.
Where do you get off, man? Oh.
It ain't the last one they're gonna win either, buddy.
Dude, you got a stud quarterback with Mahomes.
And he's got a cool name too, man. He's like Mahomie. He's like my homie now.
Patrick Mahomie. Man, did you get out to any football games last year? Do you try to get out to Kansas City Chiefs home games in Arrowhead?
You know what? I wish I could, man. But we were touring all over the world, and it's pretty hard to get there. But I didn't even really get to see a lot of the games. I'm actually going backwards in time and watching games that I didn't get to see, because most of the time you're going on stage, sometimes you're in a plane. I mean, we were traveling. It's just it's a mad hot mess sometimes.
How much did you lose your mind when the Chiefs won that Super Bowl, though?
Oh man, dude, I was wearing my Chiefs jersey, my Chiefs gear for like 2 weeks, right when I knew they were going to the bowl, and I just would wake up every day, and I just go, Chiefs!
Oh, dude,
and they won.
So
woohoo!
I know, man.
Cool,
when
man.
The Eagles won a couple years ago, I lost my mind. I was lucky to survive. I was literally lucky to survive that game. I thought I was going to have a full-blown aneurysm, heart attack. I mean, you name it, man. My God. I crawled home from a neighbor's house on all fours. It was brutal. It was an ugly scene. But I'll tell you what, I'll never forget it up until my friend said tequila, which I know you're being good. I know you're being good.
Yeah, man.
But for me, I was not being good, Wes. Full disclosure, I was not being good. But I learned my lesson, and I want my Eagles to win a Super Bowl again. I just got to figure out how I'm going to celebrate in a little bit more healthy fashion, which I know you've got that down.
I don't know why they got rid of Knowles anyway. That
Yeah.
was weird.
Oh, Nick Foles, you mean? Yeah,
But
Nick
the guy that
Foles.
won the bowl. I mean, why not keep the Super Bowl winning quarterback on your team? You know,
Well, because they
it
spent all
was
that
it
money.
was working. It was
I know.
working.
I know. Well, they spent all that money on Carson Wentz, man. Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from now. Pennsylvania, don't you know? So we got Wes from the outback of Northern California, there, Northern Hollywood, I should say. And, again, Wes, as always, it's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege. And thank you. Thank you for joining us on Rock Titan Live. Everybody, I am Scotty J. You are watching Rock Titan Live. And again, please go check out all the links in our description of this video so that you can see all the awesome stuff that Wes has done and will be doing. And everybody, again, wash your hands, cover your face. Don't touch your face. Just be cool so that we can all get out there and live again and go see some live concerts, where Puddle of Mudd just might be playing. And we love you all. We're out.